What's cracking, Jack? It's Tuesday, January 20th, and you are in the jungle. 7 games on tap in the association. I've got them all for you right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I'm going to break down all 7 games in the NBA, give you my best side or total, and player prop for each one of those games. Let's have some fun with it. There are 14 total plays in this video. And again, treat it like a menu. Take what you want and leave what you don't. But if 10 of the 14 in the video hit, I'll give away $100. All you got to do to be eligible is leave your name in the comments section. If you're looking to bet what I'm betting, today and every day, you can do that by becoming a Jungle member at silverbackjungle.com or text free trial to the number on your screen to get my full betting card every single day. If you're looking for just my $5 favorite play of the day, my single favorite best bet of the day, you can do that as well. There's links for both of those in the comments section. This video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Don't believe the rumors about the popcorn shrimp. So our journey today begins in Philadelphia with the Suns catching 1.5 points, taking on the Sixers. The over-under is 233.5. Both teams on the second end of a back-to-back. Phoenix on the road, of course, and Philadelphia's back-to-back is at home. The Suns were able to get their starters out early yesterday in the fourth quarter with a big lead against Brooklyn, whereas the Sixers starters saw some heavy minutes, so that's advantage Phoenix in this game. It's also unclear whether Joel Embiid and Kelly Oubre Jr. will play for the Sixers, because I'm not sure either one of them are cleared for back-to-back games yet, and they both played 33 and 35 minutes respectively yesterday. Phoenix 15-5 against the spread their last 20 road games. Sixers 8-20 against the spread their last 20 home games. I'm a little bit cautious with the Suns here because it's their 5th consecutive game on the road, and this is the Sixers' 4th consecutive game at home, but they've lost 2 of those last 3 straight up, and they're having a hard time scoring the basketball. Philadelphia hasn't exceeded 115 points in 6 consecutive games, and the Suns have the 5th best scoring defense in the association. I would take Phoenix with the 1.5, and I would consider VJ Edgecombe of Philadelphia under 14.5 points. He's under this number in 5 of his last 7 games and also 5 of his last 7 day twos of a back-to-back. And he's dealing with a very stingy Phoenix Suns defense. Clippers plus 3.5 at Chicago. Over under 226.5. Clippers on day 2 of a back-to-back, and they're just 8-14 on the road this season. They've won 6 straight games, but this is their 3rd consecutive road game and still without Kawhi Leonard. The Bulls are 13-9 at home and 55% against the spread at home. Josh Giddey most likely returning for the Bulls as well. I would lay the number with Chicago. They average 118 points a game, and I think it'll be hard for the Clippers to keep up on the scoreboard relying just on James Harden when they do like they do when Kawhi Leonard is out. But for a player prop, you want to look at James Harden over 30.5 points. It's steep, but he's over this in 7 of his last 8 games. Without Kawhi, he takes 23 shots a game, 11 three-pointers, and he gets to the line 11 times. Spurs, game of the day, plus 4.5 at Houston. The over-under is 220.5. This should be a great game, and I like the under 220.5. 8 of the Rockets' last 10 games have gone under this number, and 6 of the Spurs' last 10 games. And we've talked about this before. Games like this take on a playoff atmosphere with defensive effort dialed up from both teams. The under also hit in 6 of the Rockets' last 8 games versus top 10 scoring defenses, of which the Spurs are a card-carrying member. So under 220.5 is the play, but we're going to look at Stephon Castle over 6.5 assists. He's over this in 4 of his last 5 games with a median of 8 assists per game. And the only other time these two teams played this season, the Rockets' game plan was to keep Castle off the scoreboard. He had 13 assists in that game. Minnesota minus 10.5 at Utah. The over-under 244.5. It's a big number, but I'd lay it with Minnesota, who's the 3rd highest scoring team in the NBA. And I'm not sure the Jazz can stop anybody right now. They've allowed more points than any team in the association at 127.5 per game. I'd also look at Anthony Edwards over 29.5 points. He thrives against teams like this. He's been over this line the last 5 times he's played Utah with a median of 37 points a game. Miami minus 2.5 at Sacramento. The over-under, 236.5. This should be a high-scoring game. I'm not sure if we get to 237, so I wouldn't play the over. But I like the Kings with the points here. This is their 6th consecutive game at home. They're nice and cozy in Sacramento, and they've covered the spread in 4 of their previous 5 games. Miami played last night in Golden State. They got beat pretty good in a physical game. Kings plus 2.5 is the play, and Russell Westbrook over 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's over this in 5 straight games with a median of 34 PRA per game. The Heat have lost 4 straight road games and also failed to cover the spread in all 4. Last 2 more games. Lakers minus 2.5 at Denver, over under 228.5. I like Denver at home with the 2.5. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon both in the lineup, and they're a much better team with those 2 in there. The Lakers have lost and failed to cover the spread in 5 of their last 6 road games, including straight-up losses to the Pelicans and the Kings. Denver has covered their end of this plus 2.5 in 6 of their last 8 games without the Joker. Denver plus 2.5 is the play, and Jamal Murray under 8.5 assists. This is the number he's under in 5 out of 8 games without the Joker, and in 70% of games this season with a median of just 6.5 per game and 12 potential assists. In the last game on the board, Raptors plus 3.5 at Golden State. The over-under, 225.5. Golden State, of course, without Jimmy Butler, tore his ACL last night. But they've won 6 of their last 7, and they've covered the spread in all 6 of those wins. This is also their 6th consecutive home games, snug as a bug in a rug in San Francisco. I like them laying the short number at home, but for a player prop, I like Scotty Barnes of Toronto to go over 20.5 points. He shot 19 times a game over his last 5. He's taken up the offense a little more out of the hands of Emmanuel Quickley and Brandon Ingram. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Put your name in the comment section to be eligible if we hit 71% of those bets today, 10 out of 14. And I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.